over Yasmin, back in the cup with another video. And in today's video, as y'all can tell, I'm coming to y'all real. I'm coming to y'all raw. I'm coming to y'all bare and real. I was gonna get up at like 3 o'clock in the morning because I got school today. I was gonna get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I was gonna film this video and I was gonna edit it up and then have it done. But my niece kept me up dang last night, so I couldn't get up at 3 o'clock. I had to get up at my regular time. And so now I'm filming and I got a mask on my face. I got up and I got in the shower. I got my robe on. Today's more of a chill day, but I thought I would go ahead and film this video and upload it today. Honestly, sis, I ain't even gonna hold you up. I feel like this video is gonna be boring as a mug, but it was requested. I had a lot of y'all reaching out to me like, sis, you gotta do this unpopular opinions video, like, sis. So I was like, actually, I'm gonna put a little mix to it. I'm about to be like unpopular opinions / facts. You know what I'm saying? Because all of these ain't really opinions. Some of these is facts. Now, sis, if you're wondering, you know, like what type of mask I got on my face, I know a lot of people always ask me, like, what masks do you use? Like, what do you use on your face? I'm actually using this mud pack mask. It's this Queen Helen one for $3.99. I got it at a beauty supply store. So yeah, definitely go look at a beauty supply store. I haven't saw these anywhere else but the beauty supply store. And it basically just like detoxifies your skin. It makes it smooth. It's like anti-aging. So I just like it. I don't know. It's always really good for my face. You're supposed to leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes. I always leave my masks on for longer than they tell me to. But you know, that's just me. But anyway, let me cut out all that dang rambling. I'm not trying to make this video even more boring than it's probably already gonna be, but let's jump into my unpopular opinion / facts, sis. My first unpopular opinion, this one ain't no fact, but this one is an opinion. Raisins are disgusting. I don't care. I don't care. Raisins are disgusting. They're sick. They're sick. If you like them, that's what's up. They ain't bad for you. My family loves raisins, but I absolutely cannot stand them. The nastiest taste in the world. Oh my gosh, raisins. Back in the day, I used to go to school, and for breakfast, they would hand out like these little nasty raisin boxes. Do y'all remember those? They were called like Raisin Maid or something like that. Oh my God. Disgusting. Then people would like drop them on the floor, and people would be stepping on them. They would be smushed into the... I'm done talking about it. I'm done. Now this one right here, this really ain't no opinion. This is a fact. But, how can I say this? Drinking alcohol is lame. Period. Drinking alcohol is like not even cool. It's so lame. Like there's no point at all. You literally make a fool out of yourself and do things that you normally wouldn't do. You let go of all your values. You let go of your boundaries. You let go of your goals. And you just flush it all down the drain. And you wake up and you're sober and you're like, dang, I did all this stupid stuff. And then you do it again because you want to numb the pain, but really it's just a cycle. And then it's just like, what the heck? It's horrible for your body. It's horrible for your skin. Once you drink it, you're just letting a spirit into your body because alcohol is a spirit. And while you sitting up thinking you having fun, you're really acting stupid and you're really embarrassing yourself. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some people that drink their alcohol and they can control themselves. But it still don't mean it's okay. Jesus tells us to be sober-minded. So if I can like encourage any of you guys to not drink, don't touch that junk, don't do it, sis, don't do it. AirPods are overrated, but they're not at the same time. Like they're stupid, but they're cool at the same time. Because once you lose them, it's really over at that point. But sometimes that cord can get annoying. But at the same time, when your phone drops, guess what saves it? The cord from the earphones. But if you got some AirPods, that's low-key dope as ever. Like that's really cool. But like for me, like I don't really have a reason to have them. Like I really don't. I feel like I would lose them and I would freak out and be mad at myself because of how expensive they are. But they're pretty cool. My brother has a pair. Another unpopular opinion would be that kettle corn is way better than the regular popcorn. Like I'm serious, sis. Like I would much rather take some kettle corn over some butter popcorn. Like sis, just give me the kettle. The kettle is so sweet and it just melts in your mouth and it's just so flavorful. And every bite you take, it's just so amazing. I'm honestly not the biggest fan of popcorn. Like sometimes it'll be good if it has like marshmallows on it, like melted marshmallows, or if it has like that ranch popcorn seasoning. But kettle corn just tops it. I'm sorry, like I love kettle corn. Like I just love kettle corn and I never really get it because it's kind of expensive. Harry Potter is overrated. Trust me, I have tried to get into it. I have tried to read the books. I have tried to watch the movies. I've tried, but I just cannot get into it. Like it's literally like super overrated. I don't know why people used to like go freak out over Harry Potter, get into arguments over Harry Potter, like fight physically over dang Harry Potter. There's no point. Like it's really... Now, don't get me wrong. If you love Harry Potter, that's what you love. I know people that love Harry Potter, and that's cool. But as far as I go, it's overrated, and I just can't really get into it. If something's not really realistic, I don't really get into it. Because if I can't relate, and if it ain't helping me, then what business I got watching it? Now this one right here is a straight fact, and it is that public schooling is the devil's playground. I know that may throw a lot of you guys off, like, what do you mean, sis? How is it the devil's playground? Like, what do you mean? This is what I mean. There was bullying going on. There was the blind leading the blind. So if one kid is fornicating, or if one kid is going out and partying and drinking, the devil can use them to tempt this person to go ahead and join in with them. So I remember when I was out in schools, you know, certain schools are just worse than others. But being in school is just bad, period. I was always in drama. I was always in a situation. And now that I look at it now, I'm just like, it was the devil's playground, because none of that was holy. None of that had anything to do with Jesus. And if it doesn't have anything to do with Jesus, then it has something to do with the devil. Because if it's not positive, it's negative. And all negativity has to do with the devil. I remember waking up, like, not even wanting to go to school, just having to face another day at prison. Knowing that sometimes I wasn't really being myself and I was just trying to follow the crowd. I would have people be like, you're such a goody goody and this and that. I try to say little slick stuff because I wasn't doing what they were doing. But deep down, I would always question, like, should I do it? Like, it might be fun. Like, should I do it? Like, there have been times where I was so close to doing something where I'm so happy this day that I didn't do it. There's been stuff that I really almost did that I was so close to doing that the Lord didn't let happen. And I'm literally so thankful. And if I wouldn't have got out of public schooling when I did, I can tell you guys I wouldn't be who I am today. I wouldn't have the relationship that I have with Jesus today. I wouldn't even have the relationship with my family that I have if I was in public schooling, because I was starting to change. I was starting to really turn into something that I hated. And that really scared me, because I knew that that's not what I was supposed to be doing, but I did it anyway because other people were doing it, and it felt like it was okay in my mind. So yes, public schooling is the devil's playground. Public schooling is just, it's honestly a disaster. It is so horrible. They took Jesus out of the schools. They took the Bible out of the schools. So it's just going totally left. It's like when you're in school, you just want to be cool. You just want to have your name out there. You just want to be known. And so you'll really do whatever you can to get there. You'll hang out with the type of people that you've never ever hung out before, just to get your name out there, just for people to like you. Another unpopular opinion that kind of goes with the last fact is that having no friends is amazing, honestly. Like, I used to have so many friends. I used to have so many sisters and so many brothers and so many, like, people that I was just hanging out with all the time, and I thought that they were loyal, and it was just, the whole time in the back of my mind, I knew that if something went down, these people ain't gonna ride for me. But top of my, right here, I'm like, maybe they will. And then I'm like, you know, I can't just cut these people off because they're gonna be like, I'm fake, and how could I do that? But as I started to read my Bible and as I started to grow, I realized that if you're not hanging around people that are equally yoked, that are not motivating you or preaching the word of God to you when you're down and when something goes wrong, if they're not benefiting you in any way, then they shouldn't be in your life. Now, don't get me wrong. If somebody reached out to me from my past, like, I'm not gonna, like, ignore them and, like, bougie or be like, I'm not, no, because guess what? We were cool at one point, and I still do care for you, and I still do got some love for you. A lot of people will be like, you changed, you turned fake. No, you changed for the better. You changed for yourself. You're bettering yourself. Don't let anybody tell you that you changed or you turned fake or anything like that to try to make you feel bad about bettering yourself. Now, if you do find a friend and your relationship is based off of Jesus Christ, and you guys can read the Bible together and communicate about Jesus, keep that friend, because it's hard to come across those type of people. And last but not least, this is an unpopular fact, and it is that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, and without Jesus, we are nothing. A lot of people may hear that and be like, girl, bye. I'm about to click off your video. You sound stupid. You sound dumb. You ain't saying nothing. And I feel like at one point in my life, I would have thought that way too, just because of how much bad stuff was happening to me. So I definitely don't judge the people that disagree with me. But I do pray for you guys, because I want everybody to be happy, and I want everybody to know about Jesus Christ, and I want everybody to get in that Bible and learn the things that I am learning. Because when I tell you guys that I used to be blind, I mean blind. I have always gotten good grades, honor roll, always, my whole entire life, but I was still blind. The Bible totally changed me and changed my mindset. I know the world tries to make us think that, you know, if you graduated and you did all this with school and this and this and that, then you're super smart. But until you read that Bible, that wisdom and that smartness will not be there. 1 Corinthians 1:20. So what about these wise men, these scholars, the brilliant debaters of this world's great affairs? God has made them all look foolish and shown their wisdom to be useless nonsense. 1 Corinthians 1:21. For God in his wisdom saw to it that the world would never find God through human brilliance. And then he stepped in and saved all those who believed his message, which the world calls foolish and silly. So like it says, so what about these wise men, these scholars, these brilliant debaters of the world? God has proven that their wisdom is useless nonsense. It's not going to get you to heaven. So when you're in school and you're studying something and you get down into it and you're really understanding things, that right there is not wisdom. That may help you in the school round or to maybe get a job, but what it's not going to do is it's not going to help you get to heaven. A lot of people think that once you get some money, you've made it. You've made it. You've finally arrived. You've made it. But no, we have not made it until we get to heaven. Until that happens, we have not made it. Now, don't get me wrong. Keep doing your schoolwork. Keep going to school. Stay consistent. Do your schoolwork. I'm not playing. It is definitely required. But that doesn't mean it's going to get you to heaven. I don't care if all my grades were at 100%. I don't care. If I'm not reading that Bible, I'm not learning nothing. If I'm not reading that Bible, then I'm not benefiting. So definitely don't switch up what I'm saying and think that I'm saying don't do your schoolwork. I'm definitely not saying it, but I'm saying put Jesus first. Because once you put Jesus first, you will realize that your whole life will change. Don't fool yourself and think that, once you put Jesus first, that everything is going to be 100% perfect and you'll never have another problem again. That's not true. You're still going to have, some trials and tribulations, but they're just going to be different kinds. They're going to be tests. And once you pass those tests, you will be abundantly blessed. And it's so cool because it's not like you have to deal with that problem on your own. It's not like you have to deal with that situation on your own. Now you have Jesus. So now he's going to deal with it. Now he's going to take care of it. And all you have to do is have faith. And once you have that faith and you pass that faith test and you get through that tribulation and that trial, then you will be lifted to another level and you will be blessed. There are levels to this. You just got to start from the bottom and work your way up. When you first start, it's not always going to be easy. Stuff is going to start going super wrong because the devil's mad and he does not want you to know Jesus. He doesn't want you to live for Jesus. Stuff is going to start going totally wrong. But it's all a test to see if you really want Jesus in your life. And with that being said, your girl's about to go ahead and head up out of here. I get so happy when I get done preaching the word of God to you guys and I get done telling you guys all about Jesus because I want as many people to come to Jesus as possible. I want as many souls to be saved as possible. So please take my advice and run with it. I love y'all, but your girl got to go ahead and head up out of here. I got to go ahead and hop into class and edit up this video so I can get it up today. But like I said, I love y'all. Bye. God bless you in the mighty name of Jesus.